heard that there was, a pool going around to see who was going to get the tour first. So guess, Greg, you won, but,
How you won?
he
got to the first.
He got that first, yeah. He got that first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You two
Well,
up
he
there for a
got that
reason.
the most time, so it's not.
So just talk about how fired up you guys were all this week as far as the D-line.
Yeah, we were real fired up, just ready to go out there, get after it, try to affect the game, whether it's getting our hands up or getting after by getting sacks and QB hits. And, it's easy when you got dudes like Ed next to you, DQ, Flo, AJ, Tim. I can go on. It's easy when you got a whole bunch of dogs out there just ready to hunt.
One of the things you said this week was it's your job to kind of affect the passing game, whether it's get there. He just alluded to it as well. How do you feel like you guys did that tonight?
I'm not sure how many sacks and quarterback hits we got, but we surely affected them. Last week they put up 70, this week 20, a big difference. So, something we was doing was right. I'm not technically sure what all we done right, but pretty sure we did a lot of good things.
You did some great things. I know you talked about shutting down the run, this week. You pretty much did that. I know A-Chain did get the chunk runs for the most part. Y'all was able to.
What they end with?
They end with 142, but A-Chain had that big run.
Yeah,
so
40?
Yeah,
the 40 yard at the end of the game.
Yeah, but for the most part, y'all pretty much had the run.
What they run for last week, like 3-something?
Yeah, they ran crazy last week.
Yeah. So I feel like, for the most part, we did good. Could have been better, definitely. Always could be better.
Yeah.
But what it was like just to make a team that's so much of a juggernaut, one-dimensional out there?
At the end of the day, you can have good weeks. We had 9 sacks last week, but, we still got to come to the game, put our pads on, put our pants on, and go do the same thing again. So, every week kind of has, its own breath of life, and you got to go out there and kind of just renew it every single week. So that was just our mindset. It doesn't really matter what happened for the opposing team last week or for us. We just got to go out there and do it.
I feel like Josh and the offense, they kept us in the game early. Mm-hmm. They scored 2 quick touchdowns, and we answered back, and we kept answering them, and they let us kind of get settled down to where we could stop them, and they can go ahead and separate. So I feel like at the beginning of the game, they held us down until we could catch up, and then once we got going, we were all right.
Yeah.
As a defense, did you guys take it as an added challenge? Because I'm sure both of you were asked a lot of questions this week about 70 points last week. Was there more of a, focus this week or anything like that?
With every week it's different, and obviously with a team that just scored 70, there's going to be a lot of hype and stuff. But like I said, you got to go out there and do it every single week. The league, it pretty much renews itself every single Sunday. So we knew we had to just come prepared, come ready to go, and just get the job done, do our 111, do our part.
How important was it for you guys to take away Tua's passing lanes with those quick drops he had been having success with at the beginning of the season?
Just rushing coverage, working together. We knew he was a timing thrower. He trying to get the ball out of his hand. But like I said, with the offense scoring points and turning the game into more of a drop-back game for him, where he had to hold it a little bit, that's really what's the difference. Once he had the all little wide zone, whatever, he had to start dropping back and throwing the ball. That's when we really could get after him.
Guys, this week, Sean McDermott said that one of the keys about facing this offense was not kind of get caught up in it all, just stick to the fundamentals that you guys take to the field no matter who you play. Do you feel like you accomplished that, and was that part of the success today?
Yeah, I feel like we did for sure, but there's definitely a lot of things that I know I could have done better, and just as a team, the places that we can grow, places that we could keep on elevating. So we got a W today, and that's all that matters.
You guys take me through just the reaction to seeing Drake
I honestly didn't see the play or whatever. I think, didn't we get a sack? I had a sack on that play, I think. And I was celebrating, then I turned around, I seen Trey on the ground, I walked up, and you could tell he was obviously emotional. And it just really sucks because he does everything to take care of his body and get back to playing at a high level, all-pro level. And then I don't know what happened, but like I said, I didn't see it. But just to see anything go wrong to where he's visibly emotional is it's crazy, So.
How do you guys maintain this good balance, this good momentum that you guys are having, early in the season? How do you guys maintain it going into Monday?
Like I said, every single week is a new week, so we know that, once this Sunday's over with, whatever we did today doesn't really matter. We got to get ready for whoever we play next and just be dialed in, locked in all the details, play with our fundamentals, all do our 111th, and like I said, it kind of renews itself every single week.
Craig, after hearing all this stuff
about Miami Dolphins, 70 points, how important was it to show what this team can do, and maybe how tired might have you been hearing about it?
Well, if you've got an answer there, Ed, too.
You got it.
We done went go play. I think last week we was playing the Commanders,
Washington.
and all they could talk about was their defense. This week they talked about more so about their defense than our defense. So we just trying to make people talk. We trying to wake everybody up and make people talk. So we want everybody to know that this defense is for real, and we got special guys on this defense.
Thanks, guys.
I'm not sure if you've seen, but over the past week or so, maybe 2 weeks, your teammate DaQuan Jones has been tweeting about maybe how he wants a little bit more credit for what's going on.
Get that boy more credit, man. Come on now.
Albert, you can speak to what makes him.
He's like that.
Nah, he really is like that,
that.
and I feel like he been in the league for a long time and got the short end of the stick for a long time. And man, this year is just it's not his coming out party, but like he deserves his flowers. And man, what? It's through 4 weeks he got 2.5.
Yeah.
Come on now.
He's like that.
What other nose guards getting numbers like that besides like Vita or the top D tackles in the league?
Yeah.
His pressure rate probably up there. TFLs, everything you want out of nose guard. His numbers is up. Like he needs his flowers ASAP.
Facts.